Alright, what's up everybody? We are on Season 2, Episode 7 of Dark, which is called The White Devil. I just came off of watching Episode 6, which was absolutely amazing. Perhaps my favorite episode in the whole show so far, honestly. Revisiting, well, I say revisiting, but really it was a first glimpse, when you think about it, at a portion in the timeline that we never really got to see before. It was when everything was still all good, I guess, right? When, it was the summer of 2019. Michael hadn't committed suicide yet. Jonas was, living a relatively okay, happy life. And everybody kind of was, right? I mean, it's even that it was so perfectly symbolized, I think, with the party that Katharina and Ulrich held, where they had everybody, come over. And, again, we saw the first glimpses there of things sort of going to shit in a way, because it is presumably the first time where Ulrich, I think, he kissed with Hannah and stuff, right? We saw that happen there, so that was kind of it actually kind of surprised me because that tells me. I mean, we knew that there was a thing obviously between them for a super long time already, ever since they were literally children. But even then, it surprised me that Hannah still went for it when Michael was actually alive. So it's a conversation that some of the characters I think had in the past couple episodes already of are we just sort of it's like a Dutch expression. I think it's a Dutch expression, like rowing with whatever paddle you have or whatever. It's like, are you just gonna make use, I guess, of what you have, or were you, if things could have been different, would you have wanted them to be? Is I guess what I mean to say, right? And are you just accepting mediocrity, or are you just accepting the situation as it is because that's whatever you're destined for, I guess, right? But are you truly happy? Are you actually happy being with this one person? It's kind of what you can ask Ulrich being with Katharina, what you can ask Hannah being with Michael and stuff, right? They're all pretending like they are, but they technically aren't, I guess. All very fascinating conversations, right? But then again, the episode itself, the way it ended, is with Jonas. Obviously, at first he was really trying to undo that cycle. He thought that he was ending an infinite loop here, but then it sort of seems like, well, either this is part of that loop, or this is all actually part of the plan, and that's what it seems like near the end there with Adam, who we learn never actually told that younger Jonas the real truth. And so he's just using him now as a pawn to try and accomplish whatever he's trying to accomplish. The next cycle, or the last cycle, as he puts it, right? Whatever the hell that means. Like, does that mean we're creating even a different time period now? Or what is this last cycle that he's talking about? Or with the last cycle, does he actually mean his utopia, his, timeless? It wouldn't be a timeless world if there was still a cycle, I guess, right? So I would presume it's actually the last cycle that leads up to his ultimate utopia that he's trying to achieve. And knowing that there's going to be a season 3, of course, that's what I'm thinking about still right now. But it's interesting because we saw that Adam is actually working together still with Magnus there, and another woman who could be, I figured, either Martha. It could also be Francisca, because we know Magnus and Francisca, were together and they had a thing for each other. So that's what I could see be the case as well. Adam already mentioned saving Martha before to Jonas, but he might have just done it as a way to get to him, as a way to, even when perhaps Martha is still here or something, right? Like, I don't really know. I don't really know what to make of it. So we're gonna find out about all of that, guys. I think for now I'm just ready to dive in, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So guys, if you enjoy my reactions to Dark, then of course you can already watch the next 8 episodes straight away over my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Over there, we'll already be on Season 3, Episode 7, so we're going to be 1 episode away from finishing the show. You can catch up on all those reactions straight away, along with, of course, full-length versions if you want to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. Your support is very much appreciated and allows me to make these videos in the first place. But then with that being said, let's dive into Season 2, Episode 7 of Dark.
Der Mensch ist ein eigenartiges Geschöpf.
What?
All sein Handeln ist motiviert aus Verlangen.
How is she right there?
Sein Charakter geschmiedet aus Schmerz. So wenig kann er sich doch frei machen von der ewigen Knechtschaft seiner Gefühle.
Is this all happening actually? What is going on?
Nicht im Leben, nicht im Tod.
This doesn't seem like it's actually real. It's just characters imagining things.
Tag für Tag alles tun, was nötig ist. Der Schmerz, sein Schiff. Das Verlangen, sein Kompass.
Yeah, it's that desire, right? It's that desire to be with those characters. So did they notice something about the apocalypse in those years too?
Wahrscheinlich 75, 80 Jahre alt. Todesursache, Schuss in die Brust.
That's Claudia they found. But I think they shot Claudia in 1986, right? But they probably, yeah, brought up towards here.
Sie war auf dem Polizeirevier. Am gleichen Tag, als der kleine Helge wieder aufgetaucht ist. Sie hat sich für irgendwas entschuldigt.
Oh yeah, talk to him. Apologized.
Da ist noch was anderes. Der Körper ist völlig verstrahlt. Sie muss über längere Zeit einer starken Strahlung ausgesetzt gewesen sein.
Na, eigenartig.
Hat vielleicht als Röntgentechnikerin gearbeitet.
Röntgentechniker.
Yeah, or she visited the cave a few too many times.
Geh noch mal zu dem Dopplerjungen, zeig ihm ein Foto von ihr. Vielleicht erkennt er sie ja wieder.
Egon is looking like he's seeing a ghost. I mean, he knows that there's something fishy about her, of course. Little does he know it's his own daughter.
Welcher Tag ist heute? Der 26. Juni? Waren Sie die ganze Nacht hier?
Oh, right. Right. That's what she's trying to prevent, but she's not even thinking about it anymore. Oh, he might be dead already. She's about to find his body at the crime scene. All that information about the God particle made her completely lose track of time. And lose track of her priorities too. So there probably is no preventing it anymore.
Mama?
Huh. Hannah's thinking about going back? I guess she really did stand in his room then. Took the suitcase or whatever. I think that's what we saw, right? At the beginning of the episode. Katharina and Ulrich. She has a tattoo. What's behind the door? Well, there used to be a bunch of barrels, but they're not there anymore.
Noah hat gesagt, dass die Welt morgen untergeht. Und dass nur die Leute im Bunker überleben.
So Elizabeth is in the bunker. Makes sense that she sent her there at least. Honestly, they might have survived too. Because of that. Except they've already died or something. What?
Die Unterlagen von der Passbehörde Marburg sind da. Wie Sie vermutet haben. Es gibt unter dem Namen Alexander Köhler in dem gesuchten Zeitraum nur eine einzige Registrierung.
So he had something to do with this murders, Alexander. What was the picture he was looking at just now? Damn, I gotta see it again. Was one of them himself? Who was he posing with? Or was he looking at something related to Alexander? An old picture of him? I don't think so.
Ich glaube, er ist hier.
Wer?
Jonas. Ich glaube, Bartosz hat recht. Der ist zurück.
Wir sind durch die Zeit gereist und das ist das Einzige, was dich interessiert?
Magnus hat recht. Wir müssen es jemandem sagen.
Who are you gonna tell though? I think everybody already knows. You just might not realize it.
Kennst du diese Frau?
Er hat mir von ihr erzählt. Dem weißen Teufel.
What the hell is that supposed to mean, dude? We never learned how he even escaped the bunker and stuff, right? At this age. But presumably that was just Noah.
Sie will uns töten. Uns alle.
Sie ist tot. Sie kann niemandem mehr wehtun.
Aber sie hat doch noch gar nicht damit angefangen.
Oh shit. Okay, Claudia's the White Devil. So it's Noah, I guess. Noah or Adam perhaps that told Helga about Claudia.
Ist alles in Ordnung?
Wir hatten doch besprochen, dass du zu uns ziehst.
Oh, okay, he's still alive. Thank God.
Ich muss los.
Yeah, now you're gonna have
Ins
to...
Krankenhaus. Erste Chemo.
Oh, shit. You might have to tell him. Yeah.
Kann ich dich vielleicht begleiten?
Yeah, she wants to be with him the whole day now.
Das wäre schön.
Man.
Das ist die Kopie eines Dokumentes der Meldebehörde Marburg.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, wofür das relevant sein sollte.
Fällt Ihnen nichts auf? 1,71, schätze ich mal. Maximal. Im Dokument steht aber 1,75. Also, wo sind Sie?
Wo ist was?
The people you killed?
Die 4 Zentimeter.
Das ist doch lächerlich.
What the fuck?
Ich werde Sie festnehmen. Wegen des Verdachts auf Identitätsmissbrauchs.
Oh shit, he's got him though. Damn, what, he's arresting he's arresting him on the suspicion of being 2 inches smaller. I love it. Give me my 2 inches back.
Hanna? Jemand zu Hause? Entschuldigung.
Komm doch rein.
Is it Martha? Oh God. Please don't play out the dreams.
Ich glaube, ich habe gerade ein Déjà-vu oder so. Ich gehe mal lieber.
Ein Fehler in der Matrix.
Oh shit. Well, that tells you all you need to know. Couldn't resist.
Jonas.
Glaubst du, dass ich ein guter Polizist gewesen bin? Eigentlich glaube ich das nicht.
Yeah, maybe not. He would have caught on sooner to, you know, a bunch of strange shit.
Du warst immer anders. Du hast die Welt von Anfang an anders gesehen.
Man, it definitely feels like he's already giving her like a goodbye speech.
Dass das mein Problem ist. Dass ich die Welt nicht so sehen kann, wie sie wirklich ist. Ich glaube, ich habe etwas sehr, sehr Dummes gemacht.
Was meinst du damit?
Yeah, he was always a little too oblivious, unfortunately.
Kennst du diesen Film mit dem jungen Kerl, der mit seinem Auto in die Vergangenheit reisen kann? Das aus dem Film. Das gibt es wirklich. Zeitreise.
Oh shit. Yeah, he is sort of catching on in his final moments, presumably.
Hat das alles mit Mats und Helge zu tun. Und den Dingen, die vor über 30 Jahren passiert sind.
Dude, what if she doesn't want him to find out? This is a very strange reaction she's having. Like again, she could have been the one that decided to kill him in the end, which would be insane.
In ihrem Büro wartet eine Frau auf Sie. Hat sie gesagt, was sie will? Es geht um den Mann in der Anstalt. Der die Knaben umgebracht hat. Sie sagt,
What
sie kennt ihn.
now? Now I'm having a deja vu. What if it's Claudia again? Okay. Oh, it's Hannah, right? Yeah. God, this is getting crazier by the minute, dude.
Ich suche meinen Mann. Es war in der Zeitung
She's trying to find Ulrich.
und da war ein Foto. Ich glaube, dass das mein Mann ist.
You wish.
Kann ich ihn sehen?
Das ist nicht so einfach. Er befindet sich momentan in einer psychiatrischen Einrichtung. Er redet nicht.
I'll talk to her. Don't you worry.
Aber vielleicht redet er ja mit mir.
I don't think he's really gonna be too happy to see her, though. Not even here.
Darf ich Sie nach Ihrem Namen fragen?
Yeah, what you gonna make up now?
Nielsen. Katharina Nielsen.
Yeah, of course. Sure, we'll go with that one. Then he'd be willing to see her. Katharina? Dude, she'll find a way in. Holy shit.
Weißt du, wer das ist? Hä? Das da ist der Sohn deines Bruders. Mein Enkel und dein Neffe. Und du bist seine Tante.
Shit, yeah, she never realized that. I had not even caught on to that yet. Again, it's like you constantly have to realize like what these characters know.
Hannah hat sie. Sie ist verschwunden.
Hannah?
God, Katharina knows she's fuck. She's gonna know that she's going to Ulrich now.
Mama, Magnus hat den Apparat.
Was?
Wir sind damit gereist.
Yeah, they've got one too. What the fuck? Well, was that the murder weapon or... It better not be loaded, right?
Was soll das? Mein Bruder ist auch spurlos verschwunden. 86.
Oh, that was the photo he was looking at. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Das ist gar nicht so einfach, jeden einzelnen Alexander Köhler aufzuspüren. Insbesondere, wenn man den Nachnamen der Frau angenommen hat. Glauben Sie mir, ich spreche aus Erfahrung. Nach der Trennung meiner Eltern habe ich den Nachnamen meiner Mutter angenommen. Von Köhler zu Clausen.
You and I were not so different.
Vor ein paar Monaten ist das hier passiert.
He got a letter?
Lesen Sie. Laut.
Yes, please do that for me as the viewer. I appreciate it.
Wer Augen hat zu sehen und Ohren zu hören, die Antworten zu ihrem Bruder finden Sie in Winden. Ein Freund.
What the hell?
Ich habe keine Ahnung, was in dieser Stadt vor sich geht. Aber eins weiß ich ganz sicher. Sie.
Are involved.
Sind definitiv nicht mein Bruder.
Yeah, and that.
Sie und Ihr Mann. Sie haben Kinder, ja?
Nein.
Nein. Eigenartig. Er hat immer gesagt, dass er seinen Sohn sucht. Haben Sie schon einmal etwas von einem weißen Teufel gehört?
Nein. Was soll das sein?
She's getting a lot of information right now, but she doesn't know what to do with it.
Und der Mann kam aus der Zukunft? Nach 1953. Da hast du ihn festgenommen. Und gestern hat dieser Mann versucht, den Jungen zu entführen.
Ich weiß. Das klingt alles für dich.
Yeah. You're not telling Claudia anything new, though.
Der Alte. Wo ist er jetzt?
Well, except the whole Ulrich story she doesn't know about, obviously.
Das reicht jetzt. Du ziehst zu uns. Wir holen jetzt deine Sachen.
So she is afraid that Ulrich is gonna kill him?
Glaubst du mir?
Yeah. I mean, she's still not playing fair with him, though. Which is interesting.
Das geht hier also ab. Ihr wusstet von dem ganzen Zeitreisescheiß. Warum habt ihr nichts gesagt?
Vater. Ja, du hast was? Wer?
Jonas.
Jonas ist wieder da.
I mean, he was always here. You just didn't realize it.
Es ist besser, wenn ihr euch da raushaltet.
Das wusstet ihr also auch? Das ist genau das, was alles kaputt macht! Eure ganzen Scheißgeheimnisse! Mann, ihr konntet nicht mal mit uns sprechen, als Papa mit Benny gebumst hat! Was seid ihr eigentlich für unfähige Arschlöcher?
Holy shit. That's a reality check right there. Even for Elizabeth. Damn, I feel so bad for her. She's just caught in the middle of it all.
Ich würde gerne kurz mit ihm alleine sprechen.
Ich weiß nicht, ob das eine so gute Idee ist.
Bitte. Nur 5 Minuten.
You know Egon is gonna let her.
Meinetwegen.
Yeah, he should have been there for it, but, you know, he was obviously always oblivious until 86. Well, not entirely oblivious, but, yeah, he never realized the scope of it, the extent of it, what was actually going on. Obviously, he was never able to make sense of it, though. God.
Ich bin's.
Man, Ulrich has actually gone a little insane, though. Yeah, I never even think I realized that. They just locked him up here and they treated him roughly, I guess, or he just went insane with the knowing the truth.
Weißt du, wo Mikkel ist? Katharina, wie geht's, Katharina? Warte, Magnus.
She could have never told him where Mikkel is in the first place, otherwise he wouldn't have, you know, caught onto it in 86.
Wenn du heute wählen könntest. Zwischen Katharina und mir. Ich habe versucht, mich zu erinnern, ob du jemals "Ich liebe dich" zu mir gesagt hast.
He didn't, but... I mean, he's making this up, right? He's just trying to get... Yeah. Nah, he's obviously lying about this, but he knows it's his only chance. And she realizes that too.
Ich tue alles, was du willst. Hol mich hier raus.
Man.
Ich liebe dich.
Ugh.
Weißt du, ich liebe dich. Hannah, bleib! Ich liebe dich!
Like, obviously Ulrich is lying. Hannah is catching on to that, so she's not wrong, but she's still wrong. Because she should have helped him out regardless. But we all know what it, you know.
Hat Ähnlichkeiten mit ihm, aber
Oh, it's not him.
ist das nicht mein Mann?
Oh my god, you can't not hate her. Oh man. That was Ulrich's chance to actually get out. I'm guessing it was his only chance, and there never followed any similar one anymore.
Weißt du, wie sie funktioniert?
Weiß ich nicht. Bartosz hat ihn benutzt.
He saw though, right? No? Putting a smartphone next to it? Does he not want her to go? What's his play?
Sie leben. Mikkel. Und Papa.
Was?
Sie sind noch nicht hier. Sie sind in einer anderen Zeit.
It's interesting actually that they're only just now catching on about that when they know about all the time travel stuff. Like that's something that that's a expectation I definitely would have had already. Like that could be a possibility.
Ich frage mich, warum er mit ihnen in die Höhlen wollte. Vielleicht ist da was in den Höhlen.
Papa, lass das jetzt.
Yeah, now he's thinking about it all. It sucks that Claudia is not, you know...
Auch 53 wollte er dahin. Und jetzt wieder.
Right, he saw it twice.
Aber irgendeinen Grund muss es doch geben, warum er dahin wollte.
Yeah, really, it sucks that Claudia is not letting him in on everything. She does not want him to really know the full truth. Which is why I'm afraid she is gonna kill him realizing there's no avoiding it anymore.
Du weißt es.
Was weiß ich?
Du weißt über die Zeitreise Bescheid.
I can see where this is going.
Das alles hat mit dem AKW zu tun.
Ich möchte jetzt gehen.
Wir müssen die Höhlen durchsuchen lassen.
Da ist nichts in den Höhlen! Es gibt keine Zeitreise!
Damn. I think she might be starting to realize too what she's about to do. Oh, shit. Yeah, now you're not giving her a choice.
Ruf in der Wache an.
Lass los. Lass los!
Damn, man. Oh, shit.
Gottes Willen, Papa.
Wow, just like that.
Bleib genauso liegen. Beweg dich nicht.
Blood on your hands. Fuck, man.
Du wirst Opfer bringen müssen. Aber wenn alles gelingt, dann wird sie leben. Regina.
That's what she told herself. So this is what had to be done to keep Regina alive. Man, dude. Oh, yeah. Wow. He's realizing it now. Damn, man, he realized the full scope of it right at the very end there. Dude, there are some characters in the show who you just want to root for. You don't want anything bad to happen to them, and Egon was hands down one of them. But, you know, you also know there's no avoiding it.
Nielsen. Das ist ein ungewöhnlicher Name. Kennen Sie eine Agnes Nielsen?
Nein.
She likes my wife a little bit too much.
Sie reisen heute noch zurück?
Da, wo ich herkomme, habe ich alles verloren. Alles, was ich will, ist ein Neuanfang.
Wow, that might be just what he is looking for. Oh god, no. So they had a temporary thing? She stayed there all till nighttime? I guess back then police couldn't track yet who actually called 911. Well, I think 112 in the German case. It's the same number here. Regina. Damn, dude. So what is Claudia's ultimate play here? Oh, shit, man. Yeah, I still feel for her though, because this is not it's still not really what she wanted, right? She didn't kill him purposefully, let's say. It was still kind of an accident. Well, buckle up and act like nothing happened. Actually, you don't have to, yeah. You don't have to lie about it. Not to Jonas.
Warum hast du Schlüssel zu meinem Haus?
Du hast sie mir gegeben, bevor du gegangen bist.
Mein älteres Ich.
Wir müssen jetzt gehen. Wir haben nicht mehr viel Zeit.
Yeah, Jonas went with his older self in the previous episode, and so I guess that led to this. But oh yeah, it does have a scar, right? Yeah.
Sie hat es mir gesagt.
Fuck, man.
Aber sie hat auch gesagt, dass es nicht wieder so passieren muss. Nächstes Mal.
Yeah, we're gonna try to prevent it, I guess. Dude, it's still so crazy to try and understand which of the two sides you ultimately want to win. Oh boy, where is this last episode gonna go, man? Yeah, man, I guess it was always a possible scenario that Claudia had something to do with Egon's death after all, and now we learned that that was indeed the case. It was something that she was at first trying to prevent, only to realize later on that she was the one actually responsible for what happened. But it's still interesting though, because in the moment, like, what is she thinking about, right? It's so, yeah, it is weird, because it's like, okay, she did want the, you know, all the information about the God particle to come out eventually, right? But then at the same time, she doesn't want people now to find out about all the time travel stuff that's already been happening and stuff. So it like, I'm trying to make sense of it all in my head, and I'm just not really able to right now. Surely we're gonna learn more about those intentions that she has, and whether she keeps these, like, what is old Claudia, who knows more, actually trying to achieve, right? I mean, we saw Jonas leave with her in the last episode, so that was in 2019 in the summer, right? And that's where she must have clued Jonas in about everything, and she sent Jonas back here to pick up, you know, this Claudia now, and tell her about everything, and tell her that they were trying to prevent this all from happening. But then at the same time, we know that Adam Jonas has wanted all of this to play out. Like, presumably he knows that this was all going to play out as well. And so he's trying to achieve something along with Magnus and then somebody else there, right? Which I don't think that other person was Martha, because we saw now here that, you know, Adam Jonas was thinking about Martha, and was thinking about that desire of wanting her back and wanting to save her, I guess, right? Because presumably Martha dies in the apocalypse then, I guess, or something. So it's super hard to understand right now which sides, like, what they're both trying to achieve, and then also, again, which one are you supposed to even root for in the first place, right? It's, yeah, man, it started off much more easier for me to be able to kind of understand who I should be rooting for, I guess, and then now it's becoming harder and harder to make my mind up about it in the first place, right? That being said, yeah, this episode was great. I mean, this whole season has honestly been great. It's crazy to think there's only going to be one episode, you know, still left for the season, and I do wonder whether they're going to leave everything off, whether it's going to feel sort of like a reset point again, right? And, you know, what that whole apocalypse is going to be leading into then, and what it's going to mean for the rest of the show. Because it has been a lot of threads that we've been focusing on. Like, I'm particularly in this episode now thinking about the whole Alexander situation with the Clausen guy, right? Who's revealing now that it was his own brother that went missing there, and presumably it was Alexander who had something to do with the disappearance of these of his brother, and he took over his identity afterwards, right? But, like, did the brother disappear in a way that it had something to do with time travel? Or did he disappear in a way that, Alexander just killed him or something, right? Like, he just committed a crime and then ended up here in Winden. But I don't really understand. I mean, still, Alexander actually, he came walking out of the forest and stuff, right? So it probably had something to do with all of this. But then again, it was taking place in a different town, Marburg, they talked about, right? Which is like, okay, is this whole mystery actually, or is the whole time travel thing going to be bigger than just involving Winden alone? I mean, this is where the wormhole was, right? It would be crazy to think there's going to be even more wormholes in different places now too. I hope that's not what's actually the case here, but I'm really just brainstorming right now and trying to think of, you know, scenarios as to what could be going on. I feel like it's definitely become more and more difficult for me to come up with with like relevant predictions, or just relevant, knowing where my focus should be at. Because, again, dealing with so many timelines, with so many now even places, with characters, with storylines that seem to be separated from others, like the Alexander one that I'm talking about right now, even though it's probably not going to be separated, right? Don't get me wrong. Like, it's going to be still connected to all of this. All of it is connected. But because of the sheer scope and the sheer range of what you're dealing with, it's really hard to put things together anymore. And so this show will have a complicated task ahead of itself to try and actually achieve that. Yeah, presumably in the third season, or perhaps already some of it in the season finale, which, like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to. Also, you know, there's some of these situations where you know that they can't be playing out positively for example, Ulrich is what I'm thinking about, right? We know that Ulrich stayed all the way there in 1953, all the way to 1986. That's where he grew up and then was able to reunite with Mikkel for a short time. But yeah, he stayed there, so he never got rescued by Hannah in the first place. Hannah never brought him back. We know that didn't happen, but now seeing it play out, it's like all the more, you know, insane to just, yeah, be able to witness it all, right? Fantastic episode, as per usual, but the big question remains, where do we go from here? That's what we're going to find out in the season finale. But for now, guys, I hope you all enjoyed my reaction and review to Season 2, Episode 7 of Dark. If you did, then you can already watch the next 8 episodes straight away over my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Over there, you can watch the season finale, but you can actually catch up on all my reactions to the first 7 episodes already of Season 3. We're going to be 1 episode away from finishing the show over there. Your support is very much appreciated, so go and check it out. Yeah, and then with that being said, I want to thank you all a lot for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next episode.